Sup, LARP operators. So, the other day, some of my fans asked me, hey, E, can you make a video about cooking? Of course I can. First things first, we need to secure the AO. Pew pew, pew pew! Tactical mag change! AO secure! Okay, LARP operators, now that we secured the AO, or Area of Operations for you noobs out there, we're going to be making stuffed pork tenderloin with the cheese filling and spinach. Now, operators, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our spinach cheese fill. So the first thing we need to do is going to get a nice big pan here and put a little bit of olive oil on it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get 3 cups of spinach. 1, 2, I'm just going to use all of it here. Alright, after we add our spinach, the next thing we want to do is add 3 minced cloves of garlic. Then a little bit of salt and pepper. Alright, now we're going to cook this down. Alright, so as you can see, the spinach is pretty much cooked down. Time for step 2. Alright, step 2. So we're going to take half a cup of Parmesan cheese. That looks good. And half a cup of blue cheese. And we're going to put it in a bowl and throw that in the microwave. I'm just going to use this up. You can measure it out. I'm just trying to use up stuff I don't need. Now put that in the microwave until it melts a little bit so you can mix in the spinach. Alright, there's our cheese. Here's our spinach. We're going to mix this up together. And that is going to go inside our pork tenderloin. We're going to take our pork tenderloin. Now this is a 1.87 pound tenderloin. We're just going to cut it down the middle, just enough to open it up. Nothing to it. Get that out of there and let's... Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. We just cut it down the center to open it up. Now, unfortunately, whoever cut this at the butcher didn't do it right. They gave me 2 strips. It's only supposed to be 1. So basically, I took the 2 halves, cut it down the center, just halfway to open it up. Now, we're going to have to stretch out this meat a little bit, so now we got to beat our meat a little bit. Now, a little tip is you can put a little bit of saran wrap down so when you're beating it, the spread doesn't come out and hit you. Now, our goal here is really just to flatten out and stretch out the meat to make as much surface area as possible because we're going to be wrapping up the cheese inside the center. So we're really just trying to spread out the meat a little bit. Now, what I have next for you guys is an advanced meat tenderizing technique. And what we do is we go old school. Alright, so what I have here are my 2 halves that are now kind of stretched out a little bit. All we're going to do now is take our cheese fill and we're just going to spread it about on the center of the meat there. Okay, so we tied it together, as you can see here, to kind of hold everything together. Now these little straps here, try to get as close to the knot as possible because they can burn. I'll do that in a second. But that's basically what we're going to do with our meat. Next thing we need to do is we need to sear the sides, brown each side to coat the moisture inside, and we also need to make the sauce. So on there. We're not going to hold it there long. It's just to brown the sides. Alright, so now it's time to make the sauce that's going to go over the meat there. So we're going to take a 1/3 cup of olive oil. going to take some thyme. Going to take a few more cloves of garlic minced up. Next we're going to take some rosemary. It's supposed to be 2 tablespoons of rosemary, 1 tablespoon of thyme. Yeah, come on. Let's see if the other way one goes faster so we can get on the road here. There we go. And then, you guessed it, more salt, more pepper. Okay. So as you can see, we put the pork loin in a oven dish. We cut up some onions, carrots, and potatoes. We just threw it on there. Now we're gonna put this nice sauce on the meat here. Preheating at 375. Oh, excuse me. 425. That's pretty much to it, you LARP operators. Yeah. So if you just wait 45 minutes, you know, just make yourself a protein shake. Maybe get out on this PS4 goodness over here, and then in 45 minutes we're gonna have a delicious meal. There's our pork loin, just came out of the oven. Actually, it came out of the oven 50 minutes ago, so I've been letting this rest. Now let's see what we have here. Alright, so we're just going to take a quick look. Alrighty, we need some more cheese. So that's one of the recipes if you're a LARP operator, and you know, it came out pretty good. I'm looking forward to eating this, and you know, you may think you LARP, but do you even?